you were younger than me by a few years, not that much.
I'm not even going to comment.
But we
Enough, though.
really grew up in the 70s. The 60s, the civil rights movement, Martin Luther King, Bobby Kennedy had profound impact on us as kids. And obviously, throughout
everybody
early
was talking
adulthood-
about that.
Well, I mean, but it was a civil rights revolution, and it was
Kitchen tables were talking
wildly
about it.
successful. And here we are in 2023, and we have these laboratories of indoctrination and woke that we call colleges and universities. Not all, but many. And they're catering to resegregation. Who thought 5 years ago, 10 years ago, let alone 20 years ago, who thought that we'd be having this debate where we now would have segregated, and not just race, segregated by ethnicity, by sexual orientation, by income, by identity? Literally, colleges blessing separate graduations with respect to all these categories. Now, let me just say this. If it's black alumni, African Americans, if it's Hispanic, whatever, if the Hispanic club or the African, whatever it is, if they want to have a celebration, that's great. I don't care. Athletes do it. Everybody does it. I have no problem with that. That's informal. I'm talking about informal.
Right.
We're talking about the college's blessing. In
Well,
this case,
it's about
segregated graduations.
their graduation ceremony.
The whole idea of going to a college or playing for a team or going anywhere is to be part of a whole, right? It's to be part of something. And they're chipping away at this. It's crazy.
This is purposeful division, and it's part of their playbook.
It's a
it is
common
part of
core
the
identity. You
Marxist
went to Delaney High
playbook.
School. You identify at Delaney High School, University of Delaware. Wherever you, Princeton, wherever we played or you attended or wherever, that's part of your, when you graduated, you got you didn't say white woman graduate of Delaware. You graduated from Delaware.
There were different colleges that had their own arts and science, especially in the larger universities.
That's not what we're talking about here.
Oh, I know. This is based on identity politics, which is outrageous. We should be so upset about this story, which is hidden, which again is not covered by the mainstream media, which you have to look for.
But it's these colleges. I mean, you would hope that civil rights leaders, not on the right, we know what civil rights leaders on the right think about this, and prominent African Americans, conservatives, they're condemning it. But somebody on the left would say, "What?